Welcome to the Jim Florentine Comedy Metal Midgets podcast on riotcast.com. Today's show is brought to you by Harry's. Please visit harrys.com and use the promo code JimFlow to save $5 off your first purchase. Now, what Harry's is Harry's is a shaving company. Really good stuff. They sent me a bunch of samples. I've been shaving with it the last couple of weeks. No nicks, no nothing. Really smooth blades. I don't have to go to the drugstore anymore and get bothered. Them asking me a million questions when I get up to the register. You know, you have a club card? No. Do you want one? No. Do you have a phone number I could put in? No. You could save money? No, I don't have any of that. Would you like to donate for Breast Cancer Awareness Month? No. Would you like to donate with kids with cancer? No. Would you like to donate for? No. Whatever you want me to donate to? Absolutely no. I don't have to answer any of those questions. The blades, everything gets shipped right to your door. Free shipping. Look, shaving's a pain in the ass. It's uncomfortable. Nicks, scrapes, razor burn. They're expensive. This company, Harry's, is started by two guys who wanted a better product without paying an arm and a leg to get it. Seems reasonable, right? Harry's makes their own blades. They're high-quality, high-performing German blades crafted by shaving experts. A better shave that respects your face and your wallet. No more poor quality blades. Efficient business model allows for factory direct pricing, a fraction of drugstore costs, and no pesky plexiglass cabinets to unlock either. You don't have to wait for that asshole to come by, stand there for 10 minutes to open up so you can get some razors. I'm not going to steal them, dude. I'm all right. Anybody that's using those kind of razors is not stealing them. Any people that steal usually steal like the shitty 6-pack of, razors for like $2. Harry's makes their own blades. They're about half the price of other big branded blades. They ship for free to your front doorstep. The starter set is an amazing deal. For $15, you get a razor, foaming shave gel, and 3 razor blades. For $15. Why pay $32 for an 8-pack of blades when it's half the price at Harry's? On an average, an everyday shaver saves $150 each year on blades using Harry's. Satisfaction guaranteed. Go to harrys.com now, and Harry's will give you $5 off if you type in the coupon code JimFlow with your first purchase. That's Harry's, HARRYS.com, and enter the coupon code JimFlow and check out the $5 off and start shaving better today. All right, so check it out, harrys.com. Anyone that's to support the podcast, if you guys could, it'd be great. You guys know the deal. Same with Amazon. I know a lot of people shop at Amazon, and thank you. If you do, go to my website, jimflorentine.com. There's an Amazon button there, and just shop from there. It helps with the podcast. And also the earbuds. Tweaked Audio. Been with us for like a year and a half now? You need some new earbuds for whatever fucking device you got. Just go to tweakedaudio.com, put in the promo code midgets, and you get 33% off your order, free shipping and handling, and a limited lifetime warranty. I got a ton of those earbuds, and they're beautiful. Beautiful to listen to some metal. Real quick before we get the podcast started, comedy tour dates. I just got booked in St. Louis. I know there's a lot of St. Louis people wanting me to come to the town. I am coming there November 13th through 15th at the Funny Bone in St. Louis. November 6th through 9th, Improv, Cleveland, Ohio. October 16th to 18th, Funny Stop, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And then in January, I'm coming to Hyenas in Dallas, Texas, January 8th through 10th. January 15th through 18th, Laughing Skull in Atlanta, Georgia, one of my favorite clubs. And January 24, 25, Laugh In Comedy Cafe in Fort Myers, Florida. So check out those dates. All right, let's get down to business. Now, this is a podcast I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's been on the back burner for over a year, I would say. And I finally got to the point where it needed to be done with, of course, you guys' help out there. I put it out there a few weeks ago to look for bad, awful Vanity license plates. people with personalized license plate. Take pictures or tell me what it is. Send it to my email or whatever, and I will pick out the worst ones. You guys sent a bunch of great ones. Some I just couldn't, I didn't have anything on, so I did get them all and looked at them all. But what, first of all, why would anyone, all you're doing by having a vanity plate is just drawing attention to yourself on the road. Why would you want that? Why would anybody want that? Are you that lonely that you need strangers to look at you while you're driving by having a goofy fucking license plate, personalized plate, so everybody can look at you? Really? I mean, is that what you want? I don't want anybody looking at me. When I'm on the road, I just want to fucking get where I got to go and leave. Get there, get back home, do whatever I got to do. You're dealing with enough nonsense. I don't want people looking at me. I was never one of those guys. I never look at anybody on the road. If somebody cuts me off or I cut them off or they're going slow, I don't even look at them. I cut them off. I got to do what I got to do. Don't even acknowledge it. Doesn't piss me off. I mind my own business when I'm driving, and that's what everybody should do. And when you got a vanity license plate, that means you want everybody in your business. Everybody. You want everybody. Look at me. Look at me. Look, I'm different than you. You just have a regular license plate. I actually have a different one. I have a cute one that I made up myself. I thought of this, and I got it on my car. Look how good I am. I was never one of those guys that would look at chicks in the car when I'm driving. You know what I mean? Like you pull up to a light and there's a hot chick and you're trying to get her attention. Hey, roll down the window. Hi. What do you think's going to happen? I don't bother people when they're on the road. I don't bother a hot chick. I don't look in every car as soon as I pull up to a light. I don't care who's next to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not that nosy. It's embarrassing when you're driving with your guy friends and they check out some chick and they're trying to get her attention at a traffic light or when you're driving. She doesn't care. Nothing's going to happen. She's not all of a sudden going to look over and go, pull over. I want to blow you guys. Pull over. Never happened. Never will. But these assholes that go down the, I guess, DMV and get the plates. I guess that's where you would get them if you're getting personalized ones. Or maybe you get them online now. I don't even know. I'm glad I don't know. Because I've never, ever thought about getting a personalized license plate so people can look at me. You're just trying to impress people. You want people to go, oh, look at that plate. Oh, that's cute. That's funny. Oh, who's driving in the car? That's all you're doing. Do you really need that much? I wish I worked at the DMV or wherever, and they're waiting online. I go, yeah, I want to get a personalized license plate. And you obviously have to look it up, I guess, to make sure that there's not another one, another fucking goofy license plate that says the exact same thing. If I was that guy in charge, yeah, I want to get a plate that says Wowzers. I would pretend I'm friggin' hitting the computer. Like, nope, that's taken. Really? Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, it's taken. Yeah. What? Here's just a regular plate. Take it, dude. How about Surf Fever? Can I get that one? Because I like to surf. No, collect. Nope, that one's taken too. How about My Vibe? MYVIBE? These are all places that you guys have actually sent me. Yeah, no, you're not getting that either. You have no vibe. I'm staring at you right now. I'm not getting any vibes from you. Nobody else is. You're a fucking dud. You got no vibe whatsoever. So you're not getting that plate. It's already taken. How about Rack Me Up? RAKM and then UP. Someone said that there was 2 different plates in 2 different states he saw in 2 days with that. What the fuck does that mean? What, you like to play pool? Is that what it is? Billiards? So you rack me up? I don't know. Is that what it is? Then just go fucking play pool. Nobody gives a fuck while you're driving. To rack me up, that guy must like playing pool. That's all anyone's going to think of. Rack me up, I guess he means, yeah, that he plays billiards? Yeah, okay. That's the reaction you're going to get, asshole. 2 people have that? No, you're not getting that. That's taken too. How about Star-Lord? Because I'm a Star Wars fan in the galaxy of the Guardians, or whatever fucking shit is. Nope, nope, that's not taken either. Some nerd was in here 3 minutes ago and took it, because that's the only one that would. Well, how about Jedi? Because I like those movies. Nope. Didn't you see the nerd on the way out walk out with those plates? He looks just like you. Every personalized plate, I would say no to. And they make money on it. I guess it costs like $150 or something like that to get a personalized plate. It's not the regular price. I could just see the boss coming at the end of the day. How come no one got any personalized plates today? I saw a big line. Yeah, I lied to him. I told him it was already taken, so I just gave him regular plates. Yeah, but we're trying to make money here. We make extra money by people getting personalized plates. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see that shit on the road. I'm angry enough when I'm driving. I don't need to see a personalized plate. You know what? Take the extra money that we would have made, take it out of my check. I don't care if I go home with $5 this week. It's worth it. Than to drive around and see a license plate that says selfie on it. There's a license plate out there that has selfie on it. Yeah, that's why. Take my whole paycheck so I don't have to see that, so nobody does. Who's laughing at that? Is anyone going to go, oh, look, you get a selfie. Yeah, that's funny. Ugh. Just brutal. Attention fucking whores. That's all it is. I don't want to be bothered. If you live in New Jersey, you know what I'm talking about. When you're driving, there's traffic everywhere. I mean, I'm sure in every state where you guys are from. I see a place when I'm driving north and it's on the southbound side. I got to drive 5 miles out of the way north to turn around to go fucking go back to that place that I need to go to. And they call it a jug handle. That's what I got to fucking deal with. So then I see a guy with a selfie license plate in front of me and I got to drive 5 miles out of my way and fucking use a thing called a jug handle. Why don't you just make a middle lane where I can make a fucking left instead of making me go 5 miles out of the way and turning around? And calling it a fucking jug handle. Who the fuck designed a retard? Seriously, a retard designed a jug handle. Designed the New Jersey roads where you got fucking barricades in the middle of the road. And you can't make a left anywhere because you got to go fucking way out of your way. That's what I got to deal with. And now you want me to, now I got to read these fucking license plates when I'm driving? Just to piss me off more, I gotta see a license plate with a guy's name on it. Rick XF. Wow, you're really cool. You got your name on your license plate. Who does that? Seriously, that's what kids do. When kids get their first bike, as a parent, you go to a store and you get him his fucking a little license plate, Billy, and you put it on his bike. That's what a little kid does. And then when the kid, by the time he's around 10, he takes it off if he still has the same bike because he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed that he has his name on the back of his bike. He's like, I'm 10 years old. I can't have this anymore. He doesn't want his friends to make fun of him anymore. We could tell which bike is Billy's with his license plate. And the kid's like, ugh, I got to get rid of this. This stinks. I'm too old. I'm 10 years old, and I got a license plate with my name on it. That's ridiculous. And then you got grown Rick X5. Well, let me guess, your name's Rick? Wow, you're fucking cool. You're real cool, because we didn't know. Everybody's trying to be fucking funny out there with their license plate. This guy's got a big truck, and his license plate says Twuck, TWUK. You get it? Twuck instead of truck. The guy's from Louisiana. I think that's how he spells it because he's fucking retarded. He's a redneck and he's uneducated. And he really thinks it's spelled Twuck. That's what he probably calls it. I got my Twuck the other day. And then he said, I want that as a license plate. And of course that'd be available because who else would get that? Fucking dumb redneck. There's a license plate out there. It's like a 12-seat van. It says Nurse Mom. Nursemon, Nurse Mom. Oh, I get it, because you're like, are you a nurse and you're a mom, but you got a 12-seat van? Does that mean you have a bunch of kids? Is that what it is? Yeah, a nurse mom. How about slut mom? How about that? I don't think that was taken. That's what I would do at the DMV. I want nurse mom. No, you don't. No, you don't. Are you a nurse? No, but all right, then no, you're not getting it. No, I want it. And then I would just come back with slut mom plates. Here, don't look at them until you get out of the store. You're not allowed to. And then fucking lock up and call it a day. Put them on your fucking, on your dumb 12-seat van. Onions is another one. Someone has a license plate called Onions. Why? Do your balls smell like onions? Did it ruin some of your relationships? Does your chick not want to go down on you because you got onion balls? Why would you get a license plate onions? Because you like them? Oh, wow. You don't like anything else, just onions. I like onions too, but I don't put it on my license plate. There's another guy, Selfish. He has a license plate, SELFIS 2. Of course you are. Of course you're selfish. You're only thinking about yourself by getting a personalized license plate. What else would you be? You're not generous. You're not generous at all. You're selfish. You're a selfish fuck that just thinks about yourself and wants everybody to look at you. Of course you would get that plate. I'm surprised it was available with all these fucking assholes. I love that a lot of women sent in personalized license plates because they get annoyed by them. I love that they do that. I just love the rage of the women out there, too. I know the guys have it. A lot of guys do. But I always really appreciate an email of something that disgusts a woman out there. Whether it be the Facebook or the slang words or any of that shit. And the license plates, too. There's this chick, Allison, in New Jersey. I got to give her a shout-out because she has like a whole Facebook page. And when she drives around and she takes pictures of these license plates and rips them apart. And I thought that was fucking beautiful. And she gave me a bunch of them that are awful. And I love that she has that rage in her, too. She just fucking snaps them as she drives, has to drive every day, and just looks, look at this one, and just posts them. That's good. Call these fucks out. There's a couple of them that you guys sent that I didn't mind. Because the way I look at it, if it annoys like a conservative person, whether it be a guy or a girl, like a mom with a bunch of kids in the fucking truck, or even a goofy dad, that's inappropriate, some corporate douche. That makes me happy. And there's a few out there. There was one that got sent limping. It had a picture of a wheelchair. It was a handicap plate. It was picture of a wheelchair, and then it was LIMN, limping, and with a wheelchair. I like that. That's kind of funny. That he's making fun of that he's in a wheelchair and he's put limping. That would probably bother someone that has a handicapped friend or just, feels bad for the handicapped. I like that one. There's another one, penis. It's penis. PEYNIS. I like it because it would definitely bother somebody. That's the only, I don't think it's cute or funny. But it definitely would bother somebody like, oh my, I can't believe they gave out that license plate. That's disgusting. Why would somebody get that on their car? I don't want my kids to see that. That's why I like that, because it would get a reaction from some people like that. There was another one too. Oh, pipe layer. This guy told me that his friend is like a part-time plumber, and he has like an old creepy van, and his license plate is pipe layer. That's just a fucking creep. That just gives you like douche chills, which I love because every girl's got to be freaked out about it. A shitty van he's driving around doing plumbing, and he has a license plate pipe layer. I like that. That would annoy people. I don't mind that. And there's another one, which this woman obviously had no idea what this meant, which is even better. The license plate says ATM Mom. Now, she must think that She did it to be cute, obviously, unless she's a porn star. That ATM mom, meaning, yeah, I got to go to the ATM. I'm always online at the ATM, so I call myself the ATM mom. But really, this woman has no idea what that really stands for. Ass to mouth. That means when a guy puts a penis in a girl's ass and then he takes it out and she puts it in her mouth. That's ass to mouth. ATM. When people talk about sex, she does ATM. Really? Porno stars. Yeah, I do ATM. Yeah, I have no problem with that. That's beautiful. And this woman thinks because she's cute, because she has to go to an ATM all the time, put ATM mom. She must wonder why fucking guys just fucking beep and wave and give her the thumbs up everywhere and just, oh yeah, want to high five her. I'd follow her fucking, if I saw that I was behind her, I'd follow her wherever she was going. And when she parked and got out, I would just give her a high five and then leave. You're a good sport, ATM mom. You're a mom and you take ATM? That's beautiful. That's a good sport. She has no idea. Yeah, I want to be cute because I always stop at the ATM. I'm constantly on that line taking money out. Really? You're that fucking stupid? How about you just take a little more out? You have to go there every day, huh? Is that why you're the ATM mom? Well, maybe if you start the week off with like 300 cash, you might only have to go twice a week instead of 6. How about that? How about start the week off with 500 cash if you like to pay cash with stuff? And then you won't have to be the ATM mom. You don't have to make all those trips and wait online and get a customized plate. ATM mom. Anyone sees that plate, just fucking honk until she looks and fucking give her the thumbs up. And she's like, why are these people doing that? She'll go to her husband. I don't know why they're doing that. And her husband obviously has no idea. If she's married, he doesn't know what that means either, because he would have been like, you can't have that plate. She would have came home with it. Look what I got, because, I always got to wait online at the bank. You know me. They call me the ATM mom, and the husband like, ugh. First of all, we don't even do that. You would never let me do that. I haven't been near your ass since our honeymoon 18 years ago, and you can't drive around like that, because this is what it really means. That could be the greatest plate ever, because the girl has no idea. If I was at DMV and I was fucking I'd be like, yes, it's available. I wouldn't even look at the computer, and I'd fucking follow her out to her car. Are you really married? What are you doing later? So some of them are okay, but most stink. There's a guy that has like some sports car, and his license plate is got abs. Are you fucking kidding me? And then he has a bumper sticker on that car that says, you lift, bro? Yeah, I do. What do you want to do next? Yeah, I do lift. Once in a while I do. So what's next? What do you want to do? Got abs. What chick is going to be impressed by that? Is any girl going to go look over the traffic light? I got to see if this guy really has abs. Dude, even if you do got abs, you're not going to have them for long. You're probably in your mid-20s. You're so self-centered and fucking full of yourself that no one wants to deal with you. So that's why you're not married. And you could spend a lot of time in the gym. That's why you have got abs. Okay? But once you fucking settle down and get a wife and a couple kids, you're not going to have abs anymore. You're going to be too busy. You're going to have a real life. You're not going to be in the gym 6 hours a day. Got abs. What a fucking douche. That's something like The Situation from the Jersey Shore. Like you'd expect him to have that license plate. That would fit him perfect. I'm sure that guy got that from that. You know, you were watching the Jersey Shore. Yeah, he's got abs, so I do too. You lift, bro? Who the fuck would sell that bumper sticker, let alone put it on their car? There's a woman that had a license plate that says "So Wonderful," but it's spelled, look how cutesy this one is. S-O, then the number 1, DFL. So wonderful. You get it? Anyone that has a plate like that is not wonderful at all. They're trying to brag. They're trying to tell people. Maybe one person said that once to them. Let's take a poll of all your friends. The woman that has this so wonderful plate. And let's ask them, all the people you know. Hey, is she wonderful? No, I mean, she's a nice person. Hey, is she wonderful? Yeah, she's all right. I mean, she's okay. You're not wonderful. You're not. You're not at all. If you were, you wouldn't put that on a license plate. You just fucking know it in your head. And you wouldn't be bragging about it. People that are wonderful don't brag that they're wonderful. They just do shit because they like doing it and helping other people out and doing whatever they got to do to be wonderful. They don't fucking put it on a license plate that I'm wonderful. Nobody does that. That is wonderful. You're a fucking piece of shit, self-centered fuck. That's what you are. So wonderful. Really? Hey, I pull up to her next to her in a spot. You sound wonderful? Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, I saw your license plate. Okay, can you give me a blowjob? Because, what do you mean no? You said you're so wonderful. No? Okay, fine. Then you're not. Ugh, so wonderful. Another guy with a Corvette. Old school Corvette. His license plate is I lift. Yes. That deserved a good pause. I lift. What girl? First of all, there'd be no guy impressed by that. Wow, that guy must really lift. Oh, let me look in their car. Wow, yeah, he's got pretty big arms. So no guy would be impressed by that. To what girl would go, oh, man, that guy lifts? You know that guy is a fucking... He probably does lift, obviously. You know he's fucking short. Any tall guy can't fit in the old school Corvette. He's fucking short, and he has to lift because he's got fucking nothing else going on. And at least if he's a little bulky, he might be able to get a chick, but he's not. Girls don't like short guys. They don't give a fuck. This guy can make $200,000 a year, have a nice car, nice house, but if they go on a date for the first time and she stands next to him and he comes up to her tits, only to her tits, she's never going on a date with him again. He's just going to be a good friend. That's it. A chick would rather go out with a homeless guy that's 6'3" that lives in a cardboard box. She'd rather go out with a guy that makes $20,000 a year that lives with his parents that's 6'1", that's taller than her, than a guy that comes up to her fucking rack and's got a nice house. They don't want to be around a short guy. Doesn't matter that you lift. Doesn't matter that you got a Corvette. She's not fucking you because you're a fucking shrimp. Another guy has a license plate on his car. It says hate working. Now it's spelled H8, hate, get it? Working, W-R-K-N. So it's H8, W-R-K-N. You get it? He hates working. And there was a picture of his car, and it's a piece of shit. Yeah, we get it, sir. I could tell you hate working because you got a bomb of a car, a fucking piece of shit that's ready to go in the junkyard. You're lazy. That's a good license plate to pull up to a fucking job interview. You pull up there and the boss looks at, oh, this guy must be here fucking filling an application, and he's got a license plate, hate working. Oh, yeah, we're going to hire you right off the bat. You get it? I hate working. Well, change your job, dude. You should have studied. Instead of playing video games with your friends, maybe you should have fucking opened the book, asshole. That's why you hate working. Get a job that you like, then you won't hate it. Hate working. Hey, you see that? That's funny. See, that's funny because he's got, you see, hate working. Ugh. Fucking disaster these people are. Someone's got a license plate. I love fun. I-L-U-V, fun. F-U-N. No, you don't. You drive a Toyota Camry. That's what was on. I love fun on a Toyota Camry. If you drive a Toyota Camry, you don't love fun. There's nothing fun about that car. It's just a fucking normal, middle of the road car that fucking just does the job, gets you from point A to point B. It's not fun if you had a fucking Lamborghini or a fucking old school Corvette or even a fucking DeLorean. Maybe you had one of them or whatever. That maybe, all right, that's a fucking, I hate to say it, but you could categorize that into a fun car, even though it fucking stinks. But I would get it there. But a Toyota Camry, you're not fun. You don't love fun. You have a Toyota Camry that you never see them fucking speeding by in a fast lane doing 90. You're in the middle lane doing 55 with both hands on your wheel. Nothing about you is fun. You love fun? How come you're not flashing every guy that goes by? Flashing me your tits. That'd be fun. I'm like, wow, that's... She's got the right license plate. She just showed me her tits. I don't even know her. If you're not doing that, you're not fun. This girl has a license plate. Papa Girl. I guess she's like Daddy's little girl, but you couldn't fit it, so Papa's Girl. It's Paprgrl. Yeah, you get it. She's Papa's Girl. I wish I was working the DMV counter when she came in with that one. Yeah, I want to get a Papa Girl. I'm like, what is that? What? No, because, like my dad, I'm, like Daddy's little girl, but I know I can't get that, so I want to get a Papa Girl. No, but my dad always says I am. I'm his daddy's little girl. You're not. But that's what I want. You know what? Cunt is available. You want to take that? You want to fit your description? Here, CUNT. Here's the plates right here. Put that on your fucking car. You're not Papa's Girl. Here's another woman bragging. I could just imagine this woman's Facebook page if she's getting a personalized license plate that says Best Mom. Best Mom. No, you're not. All right? Just because your 3-year-old said you're the best mom doesn't mean you're the best mom. A 3-year-old doesn't know what they're talking about. They have no clue. You told your kid because he's fucking crying, you'll get him ice cream, and it shut him up, and he said, you're the best mom. Okay, wait till the kid grows up in the real world, and he'll see what a piece of shit, self-centered asshole you are. That you just drive around with a license plate that says best mom. A 3-year-old said you're a best mom. And you took that to heart and got that on a license plate. You think anybody on the road is going to be envious that you got that plate? Every woman that sees that plate that's a mom is going to hate you. Going, oh yeah, oh wow, what a bragger she is. No guy is going to like it. Oh, she's a best mom. Great. Yeah, I want to meet her. I'm the best mom, and then, what was the other one? Wait, she had, nurse mom, best mom. I'm getting fucking more aggravated as I read these. Really fucking stinks. Besides I love fun, there's another one someone has out there on their plate. It just says funsies. Ugh. Ugh. Funsies is their license plate. I'm not a violent guy, but I think if I was driving and I saw a car with funsies, I'd fucking try to force them off the side of the road. I would. And when they flipped over in the ditch, I just rolled down the passenger's window and I'm like, hey, you having funsies now? And just fucking leave. That's what I would do. That's worse than selfie. That fucking word, it kills me every time, a little bit every time I hear it. But I'd rather have a selfie license plate, no matter how fucking horrendous that is, than funsies. Do you think that person that got that plate is really fun? Anyone that says that word, do you think there's an ounce of fucking fun in them that you want to hang out with them? Like, who would want to hang out with someone that used that word, let alone put it on their license plate? Like, how much fun do you think that person would be? That guy's so much fun, he put on his license plate funsies. Nobody would ever utter those words, ever. There's a guy like outside of Chicago, has a license plate on his dumb car. It says, Mr. Maui. No, you're not, dude. You live in the suburbs of Chicago in a fucking shitty condo complex, okay? You're fucking raking leaves. You're mowing your lawn. Or maybe you got a little house, yeah, in the suburbs. You're mowing your lawn. You're raking leaves because it's the fall right now. And in another week, you're going to be digging out of a blizzard. That has nothing to do with Maui, motherfucker. Okay? You're Mr. Suburban fucking outside of Chicago douchebag. Too bad that doesn't fit. Mr. Maui. Yeah, okay, yeah, you are. That's right. You live in Illinois, where it's fucking, you got 60 days of nice weather, but you're Mr. Maui. You might have been there once. You don't have to get it on license plate. I went to Cancun. I haven't got that on my license plate. Mr. Maui. You get it? Because I think he went to Hawaii once. Fuck. This woman has like a minivan, and the license plate is Be Me. Bemee. Be me on a minivan. I don't want to be... Who would want to be you that's driving around in a minivan? Nobody wants to be that person. Even women fight getting a minivan. They're like, I can't get the minivan. I don't want to do it. Once I do that, I know my fucking life, my sexuality, my looks, my dignity, my just fucking female sexiness is gone. I'm going to cut my hair into a crew cut and fucking sing fucking dumb kid songs with my kids in the back as they're watching DVD players in their seats. That's what you just know it's over when you get the minivan. And so many chicks fighting, and I love that they do that. So nobody wants to be me when you got a minivan. I'd rather be Ray Rice right now than be you. That's what I'd rather be Ray Rice than drive around in a minivan with license plate that said be me. The most hated man in America, I'd rather be. You're in a minivan, okay? You got 3 chins. You got your hair in a bun. And you just pulled up to a Bed Bath & Beyond. Nobody wants to be you. That stinks, everything about you. One guy has a license plate, Artist 1. It's spelled, look how inventive and cute this is. This is kind of funny. You ready? RTIST 1. Artist. You get it? And then 1. What the fuck does the 1 stand for? What? All your artwork or whatever you do, you made $1. Is that what it is? You're not an artist. You just think you are. You got no talent. That's why you're driving around a piece of shit. Okay? You don't work that hard. You really don't give a shit. You just say you're an artist and try to impress chicks, which I have no problem with. But you don't have to get it on a license plate. No girl is going to be impressed. Oh, look, that guy must be an artist because he has that on his license plate. No, you got a piece of shit car, you make no money, and you're not an artist. A guy has a license plate. Now get this guy must be so fun. I don't know who would be funner to hang out with. The funsies guy or this guy that has a license plate that says PTO chip, potato chip. You get it? That's interesting. Let me see. Do I want to hang out with the funsies guy or the guy that has potato chip on his fucking license plate? Why would you get that? Was fat fuck taken? Anyone that puts potato chip on the license plate is a fucking tub of shit. Is a tub of shit. It's not going to be anybody that's fucking cares about the health at all. Potato chip. Anybody going to laugh at that? You know what? Maybe a 6-year-old would laugh at that. Maybe a 6-year-old would ask him, Mom, what is that license plate? It's weird. Oh, yeah, it means potato chip. Other than that, nobody. Not even the funsies guy would think fucking potato chip is amusing. Ugh. I got fucking notes, pages of this shit. Why do I do this to myself? Guy's got a lime green Ford Mustang, and his license plate is smiling. Smilin. Nobody's smiling at you, dude. They're all fucking laughing at you. They're like, that's the worst color I've ever seen. Nobody's smiling. Nobody. Like, that's a fucking eyesore on the road. Smiling. Why? Why would you be smiling driving around a lime green Ford Mustang? Unless the car dealership just gave it to you for free. Because, like, look, nobody's going to buy this color. Nobody wants to be looked at that much to stick out on the road. Just have the car for free. And goes, you know what? This is fucking awesome. I got a $25,000 car for free. I'm getting a license plate called Smiling. That's the only reason you should have that. You think that guy wants to be noticed with a smiling license plate and a lime green car? You think? You think he wants people to look at him? I really want to talk to that guy. I go, sir, can you find out what happened in your childhood that you need this much attention? Something went wrong. Can we have a talk with your parents? Let's go to your dad's house in your fucking lime green smiling car, and we'll sit there with his parents that are fucking 70 years old now and go, can you just tell me why your son is like this? He didn't get enough attention, so he needs it from strangers when he's driving around. What went on? Is there a reason why you didn't give this kid attention? Because he doesn't want to deal with it. And the parents be like, yeah, well, look. The dad be like, look, I was a fucking war veteran. I got back home. There was hardly any money. I just took a job. I had 5 kids. I had mouths to feed. I worked my ass off. I got home at 6 o'clock, and then I took a second job at night, so I wasn't around a lot. And Mom was running around with the 4 or 5 kids, dropping them off at different fucking sports activities, and she was at this one place, and she couldn't be in 5 places at the same time. So maybe we weren't around, but I just did the right thing and tried to take care of my family. I had to get a second job so these kids can go to college and get an education, so they didn't have to work a shit job like I did with no education. So that's why. So I'm sorry that I wasn't around all the time. I was trying to fucking make this guy's life better. Okay, fair enough. Thank you. You see that, sir? Now are your issues resolved? Why you didn't get enough attention? It's not that they didn't like you. They had 4 other kids, and your dad had to fucking take whatever job he can to put food in your mouth and give you good education. Are you good now? Can you get rid of the fucking personalized license plate in the lime green car and just drive around in a fucking normal Toyota Camry with just regular plates? Can you do that now? Fine. We just solved all your problems. Good. Now go fucking trade in that piece of shit. Yeah. There's a guy that has a license plate. Are you sure? But look how creative this is. It's the letter R, then the letter U, and then sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I want you to get the Ebola virus and spread it to your family. That's what I want. Look, Best Mom, I Lift, Got Abs, Funsies, all those other ones, I can kind of see where they're coming from. They're trying to fucking, make a point, be funny or whatever, be creative. But are you sure what are you doing with that? Are you sure about what? What does that mean? That's pretty vague. Are you sure? Yeah, I'll pick you up from work today. I got the license plate. Are you sure? What a douche. I'm just trying to picture the guy that would have that license plate driving around. Ugh. Another guy, of course. License plate, Big Dog. And, of course, he spells dog, D-A-W-G. You know. Was fat fuck taken? Again, seriously, was it taken? Fat fuck would fit. I'll give you that one. I'm not giving you Big Dog. You're not a big dog, dude. You're just a guy that can't control his eating habits. That's all you are. You really are. If you stopped eating like shit, you wouldn't be a big dog. You can get on a treadmill. There's fucking gyms everywhere. You know what's healthy and what's not, but you don't give a shit. So you just say, I'm Big Dog. Yeah, that's what people call me. No, yeah, because they really want to call you a fat fuck, but they're afraid to. They don't want to hurt your feelings. That's why they call you Big Dog. But that means Big Dog equals fat fuck. So that's what people really think of you. So you really didn't have to get that on a license plate. You drive and you see that license plate, Big Dog. You got to pull up and go, let's see how fucking fat this fat fuck is. Like, oh, geez, yeah. All right, well, that fits them. That's what everybody's thinking at a traffic light when they see your plate. What a tub of shit. Here's a douche that owns a BMW. It's a BMW, the model's 128, so that's his license plate. BMW 128. You get it? Because, you can't read it. It's not on his, it's not on the trunk or anything, the logo BMW with the model number 128. So he has to get it on his license plate, too, just to hammer his point home. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. You drive a BMW, you're a douche. Okay, you're full of yourself. Yeah, I'm going to get the same license plate as the model and make it my car. See, isn't that funny? Not at all. It's not funsies. You don't love fun. It's none of that shit. It fucking stinks. You're an arrogant ass. Another guy with a sports car. His license plate is He Paid. H-E-P-A-I-D. He paid. Yeah, I didn't think you got the car for free, because usually when you got a car, you got to pay, dude. So thanks for reminding me that you paid for that car. He paid. I don't think a chick would pay for that car either. I don't think your wife's going to go, yeah, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for your sports car because you're having a midlife crisis and you got a small cock and you want strangers to just stare at you and give you attention. Yeah, let me do that for you. I'll pay for it, no problem. Ugh. It's brutal. Whoever's listening out there, please don't get a personalized license plate. Please talk anybody you know out of it. There's something mentally wrong with your mind if you're going to do that. There really is. There's something wrong. You don't have to do it. There's other ways to express yourself, all right? People care about you. You don't want people that you shouldn't care about people that don't even know you. Strangers on the road. You don't need it. It's not necessary. There's some kind of fucking mental illness behind this. You're not trying to be funny. Even if you're trying to be funny and you just try to go, well, I'm just trying to be funny. There's nothing to do with it. Yet, no. You're looking for so much attention, so much that you do that. That every day people see that license plate. One guy's got a license plate. I mean, King of Beers. It's KINGOFBRS. King of Beers. Why would you drive around with that? I mean, that's pretty smart. You know what I mean? Any cop that's behind you, as soon as you fucking weave once, maybe you're looking at your phone, you're doing something, not paying attention, you're going to get pulled right over. King of beers. Anyone any fucking person that sees your car weaving and sees that plate is going to go, that guy's definitely drunk. Look at his license plate and he's all over the road, even though you're not, are going to call the cops on you. That's the dumbest thing ever to have that place. You're a fucking drunkard, okay? Just get that on the license plate if you're going to put King of Beers. You're not King of Beers. You're just a drunk with a shitty car. And you have a shitty car because you spend all your money on booze. That's why you say you're the king of beers. If you would have just saved a little and not drank that much, you wouldn't have to worry about it and you wouldn't have to put that on your car. You're not a king of beers. You're a fucking ass is what you are. A complete ass. A king of beers. You get it? Because I like to drink. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, okay, yeah. He is. One thing about him, he is the king of beers. He likes to have his beers. Do you really? You like to have your beer? Yeah. Yep, they call me the king of beers. No, they don't. They call you a fucking drunken alcoholic. You know what they call you as soon as you walk away? They go, dude, that guy needs help. Do you know anyone in AA? We got to get him in a meeting. He's ruining his life. He looks like shit. He's fucking 32. He looks like he's 50. That's what everybody's saying. They might say it to your face, but when they walk away, they're worried about you. You're not the king of beers. You're an alcoholic that has a lot of problems and needs help. Go get it, motherfucker. All right, I'm done.